This video is going to show you how to use Mendeley. So Mendeley is a way to save all your articles and organize your notes, or at least save all your notes on your articles and put them all in one place. So it's a web browser. I think there's also an app. I've only ever used the web browser. So if you go to the page, you would click Create Account. And you can do that. I already have an account, so I don't need to create one. I recommend you use your Highline Google account and an easy password if you want to use the same one you use for Highline. That's what I do, or that's one of my methods for remembering things. So once you have your account, you could use it in a web browser. You can see I have it saved in my tabs up here right next to our courses. I can sign in. And this is a home page where I can search for things too, but I'm going to go to my library today. And I showed you this once before, and I'm new to using Mendeley. I don't have too many articles in here, and they're really not organized yet, but this is what it looks like before you start organizing your articles. So let's just look at how we would get a reference in here. So I found this article that I'd like to read and annotate about neurodivergent students in higher education post-COVID. I found it in the library. So I click View in PDF. I'm logged in, so I didn't have to log in again. And here is the article. I'm going to click this arrow to download it. And I'm going to rename it. There's several ways you can do this. You can use author's names. So I might say Horlin Ronska Nordman, which is getting me further to when I'm going to do my citations and stuff. I'm going to start remembering author's names. So I could download it like that. So I've downloaded to my computer now, and I'm going to go to this button in Mendeley, Add References, Import Files, and here it is. It's showing up right here. Open it. It's uploading. Okay, so now here it is right at the top. I'll start it so we can remember it there. And here's the information on the side. It won't always input this information correctly, but this is the information that I can gather from it. And if I click read, then I can start to read this article. So a couple things I can do here. I can highlight text in various colors, which I think I showed you once before. In hypotheses. And again, hypotheses is the app we're using when we're annotating together, but this is how this is an app that you can use to organize your own research. So you can highlight in different colors. And then if I click this little post-it note kind of thing here, I can add a comment. So this note is about the participants in this study. Okay, so I have an annotation there. Maybe I'll add another one. Maybe I like these keywords and I want to use them later. If I click info now and I go to annotations, my annotations are popping up here. After I read the article, I actually might, in my notebook, write a summary of it or notes that I'm just reflecting on. And I can continue to go through and annotate. So maybe I want to make a note here. Safe space information to review later. Because I'll remember, oh, there was one article that really talked about creating a safe space for the participants of the study, and I don't remember which. And now you can quickly review your article for your notes here, review your annotations here and find that. And that's going to be really helpful when you're looking at several different articles. Something else in Mendeley that you can do now is you can start to create folders. So I could say create collection, And maybe I'm going to start a collection that's about neurodivergence and online learning because I'm interested in that. So then I can go to this article and I can say add to collection, and I want to add it to that collection I just made. So it still shows up here, but now it's also here. You're not required to use Mendeley in this class, but I do think it will be really helpful for you. And if you ever have any questions about it or you're confused, you can hop online with me at some point and I can help you figure it out.